Hello, this is Keep Adventuring and welcome to Bushcraft episode 7. So today I'm still at the house, obviously. It is 19 degrees and, well, it will be 19 degrees tonight, and it is gonna snowstorm again. So we got 4 more inches since the last video, and I still haven't been up the hill for that reason exactly. But I did promise a hammock camping video by the end of the month. So this is not it. This is my test of the gear, which you will get to see tonight. So I want to show you my setup, teach you a little bit about winter hammock camping or hammock camping in general, and then I'm going to go show you through the night and see how well it works, and critique myself on what doesn't work. So here we are. On the back, that flips over and covers the whole thing. This is a 9x12 Ozark Trail. God, sorry, I have the sniffles. So this is an Ozark Trail waterproof tarp at Walmart for 13 bucks. I'll have the link for everything in the video today. This, God, I don't know where to start. This is super thin. It's rated to 600 pounds. I think it was around $25. I'll have that. I got that on Amazon. This Coleman 20-degree bag. This thing's amazing. This thing's beautiful. I'll trust this with my life. This, I'll have the link to this as well. And then this blanket, I don't know where I got it. It's just a blanket. So here's the important things. Warm bag. No, probably the most important thing about winter camping, hammock camping, is getting a hammock. That's probably the key factor there, and getting one that could support your weight. All right, so this one's weighted to 600. These things usually are cheap, like this will handle anybody pretty much, so that's not a big issue. These straps come with it. Second, sleeping bag, or what you're going to be wearing and what is going to be keeping you warm at the base. So wear warm clothing. Wear your winter clothes to bed, or your warmest pajamas to bed. And the sleeping bag is a 20-degree bag. It will be colder than what it's rated, but I have very good gear, so I trust my clothing. And this is waterproof, windproof. I'll have the link for it. If you're gonna get a winter camping sleeping bag, get this Coleman. Unless you're going colder than 20 degrees, which is, then get something colder. But this is the big important part. Right here, you could see that this is not pressing up against this. This has distance, because if your back is laying against this, just this alone, then the cold air is seeping all the heat straight at your back. The heat that you're generating to keep you warm at night is just going to be sucked straight through. This is like another layer of skin. It's going to get sucked right out. This is warm. This is insulating. This will keep you warm. But if your back is pressed against it, the same thing will happen. It's like a big thick layer of skin. It's just like your clothing. If you sit outside for hours, then your really warm jacket won't seem so warm anymore. So there's the problem. Now, that's why there is an air pocket in between. You are warming up the air pocket, which is then insulated by the blanket. So it will last way longer and keep you way warmer. Because convection is the main reason people freeze to death in winter camping. Is they lay in a hammock and they're nice and cozy, and then they fall asleep, and then all the heat is sucked out of them from every direction because you're suspended in the air. So it's not conduction. You're not losing heat to the ground. You're losing heat to the air. So you don't, on the ground, you just eventually warm up the ground. But the air keeps coming, and you will just get sapped of all your heat, and you will have a horrible time, or, get injured or die. So I'm making this sound so much scarier than it is. It's really not that scary. Make sure you prepare, and biggest thing, try it at home. Literally, try it at home first. There is no shame in camping in your backyard to make sure that your winter gear is good enough to go up in the mountains. Here, if I get cold, I can go inside. If my gear does not work and I'm uncomfortable and cold, I go inside before I get hurt. or I have a horrible camping trip. If I go up there, which Camp Kirkpatrick is about half a mile away up the mountain, and it would be impossible to come back down in the middle of the night, I would freeze. I would have a horrible night, and I'd probably have to sit by a fire all night outside to stay warm or even stay alive. It is cold is no joke. Now it could be fun as long as you test your gear. You know, get the stuff I got. If it works, I might be sounding real stupid right now. You'll see later in the video if it actually works. But test your gear out back. If you don't have 2 trees in your backyard, don't go winter camping, because you need to test your stuff before you go out there. Or, you know, bring a warm truck, some alternative to escape the cold if your escape to the cold does not get you out of the cold. So make sure you test that. I'm going to be testing that tonight through snowfall and 19 degrees, lower than this thing's even rated. So if it handles it, it could definitely handle anything. So you're going to see that now. So here I am. It is 10:22. It is a little warmer than I expected. It's 27 degrees and it is snowing hard. It's light snowflakes, but it's coming down. It almost sounds like rain hitting the tarp. It's coming down real hard. It's supposed to snow all night long, so we might wake up with a surprise. Right now the tarp is clear, so we'll be able to see how much snow forms on it. I'm real cozy in here. Let me show you if I can. There you go. So I have my light up here. I'm all tucked up in here. I also have an additional Sherpa blanket inside. And yeah, I got gloves to wear. And this light really does keep this part of the tent lit up nice and well. So right now I am incredibly cozy. Let's just hope that heat stays. I will have periodic check-ins. And yeah, right now, super comfy, like crazy comfy. I could fall asleep like this easily. And yeah, we'll see if that changes. Alright, so it's about 2 a.m. now. I still feel it snowing hard on the tarp. I am snug as a bug in here. Seriously. Because on a cold part of my body besides my face. A little bit of my face. Man, it's warm. Warm, comfy. The only annoying thing is what you just heard there is every now and again the snow on the tarp will shift. And it's loud. It's perfectly silent right now. It's just that big shift and that loud noise wakes me up every time. But otherwise, this is the comfiest sleep ever. It's really working well. You could definitely feel that it's colder underneath me, but it's not noticeable. It's not cold, it's just colder than the warmth I'm feeling now. This is so comfy, man. This is 10 out of 10 right now. But anyway, I just thought I'd check in. Alright. Oh, there's more snow. So, it's 6 o'clock now. And I'm gonna get up now. So, yeah, all in all, that was a great night. Stayed warm. I just kept my hands in my bag. My hands got a little cold. My face got cold. Next time I'd wear a face mask, probably. Or, you know, find a way to keep my mouth covered and my face covered for the most part. Otherwise, it's great. It's, maybe change the pitch of the tent a little bit just so that it's not so it's not sliding down and bunching up. Maybe just keep it steep at all times, so it's just sliding. It doesn't really build up, it just slides right off. But I don't know. Anyway, I will show you in a bit how much it snowed. Let me back up out of here. Alright, so here we are the next morning. Right now it's dropped to 18 degrees and it snowed quite a bit. Here's what didn't fall off the tarp from when I went in. It's 8 o'clock, almost 9 now. It's been 3 hours since I left. Around the back here. So there was a lot of snowfall last night, and there was way more snow on this obviously, but like what you just saw, it falls off when I touched it, and that's normally the big problem. So out of the night, very warm. Was not cold at all, except for my face a little bit. So if you have a way to, I'm gonna find a way to tuck my face in next time. You know, just have a little blanket to wrap my face up in. And as for everything else, I think the only thing I would change is to pitch the tarp a little bit so that it slides up, so it doesn't bunch up and then slide off in big chunks, because I'm not a heavy sleeper, and I know many of you who try this one day aren't either. So yeah, that's just for in hindsight, that's the one thing I would change. Otherwise, the gear works perfectly, so I'll leave it in the description, and hopefully I will get up the mountain soon this week. It's it's Thursday now, so hopefully I'll get up today or tomorrow. And yeah, and then by the end of the month, expect this baby up there. This is Keep Adventuring, and I'll see you next time.